Welcome to this explainer on LeadKind, the practice space for human skills. Okay, let's just go ahead and dive right into the reality of a normal workday, because while we all know how it goes. Picture this. You're staring at the clock, you've got a high-stakes meeting in exactly 10 minutes, you can feel the pressure rising in your chest, and honestly, you were terrified of speaking up. Or maybe you find yourself in a situation where you need to disagree with your manager, but you really want to do it respectfully, without completely damaging the relationship. And we have absolutely all been there with this one. You just received some really tough feedback, and you immediately feel that wall of defensiveness shoot right up. Perhaps you made a mistake, or you need to set a hard boundary. Or maybe you simply don't know how to ask for clarification, or you've never had to lead people before. These are the raw, unfiltered moments of working with other people. And this right here exposes a massive gap in the workplace. We are heavily trained in technical skills, procedures, and job responsibilities, but so many of us are never explicitly taught the essential human skills. I'm talking about communication, handling feedback, emotional steadiness, building trust, practicing repair, taking responsibility, respecting boundaries, and maintaining professional maturity and presence under pressure. We're just expected to somehow automatically know how to do all of it. Which brings us to a real solution for building these capacities. Section 1, LeadKind, a fail-safe practice environment. Inside this environment, you can actually actively prepare for those super stressful moments. You can build out a practical script, role-play a specific workplace situation, or practice saying something out loud to an AI coach just to check your tone. It's an incredible space to reflect after a tense interaction, prepare for feedback, practice trust repair, or just rehearse right before entering that real meeting. This entire platform is anchored by a really powerful philosophy. Leadership begins long before you're given a title. It's not actually about authority or status first. It starts entirely with self-leadership. It's about how you lead yourself, how you regulate your emotions, how you communicate clearly, and crucially, how other people directly experience your conduct in those high-pressure moments. Now, LeadKind treats trust not as some abstract concept on a corporate motivational poster, but as repeated, visible behaviors. The value of respect literally translates to listening without interrupting. Integrity means actually following through on what you said you would do. Courage becomes naming a concern respectfully instead of just avoiding it. This is exactly how you move from just having good intentions to actually displaying trustworthy conduct. And this highlights a pretty stark distinction. While most traditional leadership training just explains what good leadership looks like conceptually, LeadKind gives you a safe place to actually practice it, before and during the moments where it matters most. This helps build an ultimate takeaway sequence into your daily habits. It starts with the simple ability to pause, catching yourself before you react defensively. Then, prepare, taking the necessary time to ground your words and shift your mindset. Practice speaking it aloud so your very first attempt isn't happening live right there in front of your manager. Communicate, delivering your message with true clarity, honesty, and care. Repair, having the courage to quickly mend trust when things inevitably go wrong. And finally, reflect, stepping back to understand your patterns and focus on your own growth, which ultimately means you learn to lead yourself well. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. In those ordinary, high-pressure moments where workplace trust is actually formed, are you ready to finally practice before you perform?